What's up, guys? Welcome back to Breakout Trading. So I just ended up uploading the recap video of my trades for today, which is Monday, July 6th. And yeah, so that's uploaded, trades for today. And then since I don't really have much going on right now, I figured I may as well do a bit of a monthly recap of the month of June, just to look at my progress. So first thing I want to show is, obviously we got June pulled up here, and I started trading at the end of March. So this is, yeah. So I'll just show you my overall. So this is all my trades so far in the stock market. This is the first day I ever traded the stock market, March 30th, and today I haven't uploaded anything for July yet. So maybe I'll do that on its own. But you can look at my previous video for my May recap, and I kind of went over the whole history. But today I really just want to focus on June because I think I'm going to start doing these month by month instead of all together. But before we do that, I want to show you guys a little something. So here is some screenshots here. This is my broker statement for the month of April 2020. I guess it wants to stay here. So as you can see here, this is channel super transparent. You guys already know that. So for April 2020, I lost $256 Canadian. I lost physically on trades $191 and paid $65 in commissions. So that was kind of my first month ever of trading. So 191 down 191 and down 65. And then this is May. So in May I was down 109 in actual trades and down a whopping 168 in commissions. So this is before I kind of knew how to work the commission structure with interactive brokers. I was taking trades, for example, look at this trade on XRF. I take a $52 loss and pay $23 in commissions. So I didn't know what I was doing. I was getting in and out way too much, and I was trying to scale in with like 5 lots, and it was just eating me alive in commissions. So yeah, so overall down 266 on that month as well. So now both months we've been down about, that's May 266, April 256, so not much progress there. But in June, we're only down 41. So even though I'm still in the negative, I see that as progress. I actually made money trading, like the physical shares. I made $52 overall in the month. So that's the first ever positive P&L I've actually had. And then I kind of gotten eaten alive again on commissions, but not as bad, right? So 94, and then May was 168, and April was 65, but that's because I took like barely any trades and still managed to lose 191 bucks. So that to me shows progress. Went immediately into the negative P&L and sort of curving my way back out. I actually changed my commission structure, so the month of July should be even less commissions. I'm hoping to have maybe like $50 or $60 of commissions. Even if it's more commissions, that just means I'm trading more, and I'm hoping that this P&L is positive once again for the month of July. My goal overall right now is to be breaking even, minus commissions and gas fees and all fees. Once the months that I'm starting to trade full months and not lose or make any money, that's progress. And then the months after that, I'll only be in the positive P&L. So we're going to be going over these stats here for June. June was by far my best trading month, as you just saw by those little screenshots. So we'll get right into the details of it here. So June, I actually went on a bunch of vacations. So a lot of these days I wasn't able to trade because I was actually in a tent with zero service whatsoever, but that's all right. It was really fun, and I had a great time. July, there'll be a few days too where I'm on vacation, and in August as well, but that's just because it's summer, and I like to go on vacations. I don't have a epic mobile trading setup quite yet. But anyways, you can see that right when we started June, our winners were much bigger than our losers. So this was one of the best days I've ever had on Sava. You can check out that video too, Wednesday, June 3rd. Excellent, excellent execution on that trade. Still one of my best, I would say. And then you can see this week was bomber. I had only 2 losing days, very minimal amounts, and nice big green days between them. The second week in June, I was in BC. I managed to have 2 really nice days. I remember these 2 days I utilized the sell at break-even strategy. So instead of letting your stop loss hit, you just get out at break-even or for a small profit if you don't like what the stock's doing. The third week in June, I didn't really trade much at all. And then the fourth week, I kind of got wrecked. I had a really good Monday, and then for 5 days in a row, I kept pushing and pushing harder and harder. And on the 5th day, I had my biggest loss of the month. Was on BHTG. I don't exactly remember what happened. Yeah, I'll have to go back to the recap on June 29th for that. Let me go back here. Oh. Okay. Something got messed up there. Yeah, so I felt like on these 5 days that every time I tried to push harder to get profit, I kept getting deeper and deeper in the red. So yeah, that was kind of frustrating, and then I made a bit of it back on the last day of the month. So going to detailed, we were net 52. You can see from here, net $52 gain, but we ended up negative on the month just from commissions. So obviously, not obviously, I don't pay for this account, so it's just free, and I guess you can add commissions on, but not with the free version. Yeah, so average daily volume $510. My winning trades were a little bit, pretty much the same as my losing trades. I took 34 total trades. I had a 61% win ratio. Not the worst, not the best. I'd like to have at least over 70. If I can get over 70% win ratio in July, I'll be really happy with that. Obviously, it's never good when your largest gain is smaller than your largest loss. In July, I'd really like it if my largest gain was bigger than my largest loss. That'd also be a huge win in my books. And this is all right. The hold time for winning trades, I'm hoping in July is almost double, if it could be double the time of the losing trades. You know, I like just cutting those losers, cut them out. You can always re-enter, and I need to learn to ride the winners more. That's one of my biggest problems. So you can see the month started out super strong. At one point I was up 145, which would have been really nice, and then I had that really bad week that took me back down, and one sort of recovery day too, and you can see that the drawdown happened kind of all at once in that 1 week. Don't care about that. So BHTG, biggest loser. Saba, best winner. I usually trade stocks between, you know, around the $5 range-ish. Yeah, and for some reason Wednesdays have always been really good for me. And I actually don't make all my best chunk of profits in the very morning. It's usually a little bit after the open when it's not so crazy. That's kind of when I like to get in, when everything's not just wild. So we'll actually just take a quick look at everything overall. Oh wow, okay, so Wednesdays are actually the worst day of the week when you look at the overall picture. Weird. Mondays and Fridays, and then Wednesdays, biggest loser. Very interesting. Yeah, so I lose the most money right in the morning. Well, the thing is that I don't really like looking at this overall one, because a lot of the trades I did in early April and May even were pretty shitty. I had no idea what I was doing. So, like this $171 loss on ENT, like, was just stupid. Like the thing didn't even have, I don't even think it had over 50K shares of volume, so pretty brutal. So I don't like looking at the whole thing. That's pretty much going to be it. I just like looking at June, so adios.